Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to our second episode of the New World Order pay-per-view. Of course, NWO specials. 3 more big matches here for this evening, including the debut in Scott Steiner and the debut in Velveteen Dream in our main event here live from Milan, Italy. And here we are, then we're starting things off with a debut in Scott Steiner. He's not debuting, actually, is he? Why am I saying he's debuting? He's been part of the... Oh, God, I'm a tit. Yeah, he's not debuting. He's debuting as this Scott Steiner because he is already on the rankings as the Scott Steiner we've had as the part of the Steiner brothers. But this is Big Papa Pump now, part of the NWO. And he's going after Booker T, who's also been part very much of our Dusty Classic with his tag team partner Stevie Ray and Harlem Heat. So tonight's matches, we have got this one, of course, Scott Steiner versus Booker T. Next up, we will have Kevin Nash going one-on-one against Rey Mysterio. And then our main event of the evening, the #1 contender for the SWE champion, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, goes one-on-one against the Velveteen Dream. Yep, that's what I said. That is what I said. Booker doing well there with a neck breaker. Now dropping an elbow right into the heart now of Scott Steiner. Scott now running close on the... That's very agile there from Scott. I didn't quite expect him to be hitting something like that, to be honest, but he did. Big Papa Pump now gets elbows in the gut from Booker T. Very WCW. The whole show is very WCW, apart from Velveteen Dream, of course. But Rey Mysterio, Kevin Nash was a feud that happened on WCW as well. I don't believe, you might be able to tell me if I'm wrong here, I don't believe that Booker T was ever part of NWO. I feel like Stevie Ray might have done at some point, but I don't think Booker T was ever part of them. You might be able to prove me wrong on this one, but we'll see how it goes. So, of course, don't forget, tomorrow is our final day of the NWO shows. And in that one, we will have Pete Dunne making his first defense of the SWE Championship as he goes up against Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Big elbow in the face there by Scott Steiner. And into the DDT here on Booker T. Stamping on the back of the arm of Booker as well. And into that big flatliner. See Eric Bischoff at ringside once again as now Big Papa Pump hooking the arms and locking in the camel clutch submission. And there's the tap. The tap by Booker T, and that is a victory for Scott Steiner. So Booker T was on +1 before this match. So he's going to move down to 0. Scott Steiner, I'm not sure about because I was convinced he was debuting, but obviously he's not. Let me have a gander. Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner was on 0, so he now moves up to +1. Okay. Victory then for Scott Steiner, and the NWO continue their great form in their special shows. And here we go then, match number 2 of the evening. Of course, we have got Kevin Nash and Rey Mysterio. Scott Hall and Eric Bischoff at ringside. Once again, Eric Bischoff's at ringside all the time. He's just that kind of guy, isn't he? Kevin Nash now in with a neck breaker on Rey Mysterio. Straight off the bat, but Rey's back up on his feet. Look at the drop kick on Nash, who slaps him away, and there's a big size difference here. Nash now dropping down the fists right into the face of Rey Mysterio Jr. It's a big elbow in the face by Rey, though. And Rey with a drop kick. Sending Nash into the corner. Look for the running drop kick, but Nash avoided it. Nice slam there by Ray, sending Nash face first into the mat. Stiff forearms and the kicks, and a spinning heel kick by Ray, taking Kevin Nash down. Big boot in the gut as well. Ray now sending Nash down. Oh, that looked painful, that, didn't it? It was really painful. Big boot across the chest there by Ray, and Ray heads up to the top. And Ray with a big leg drop right on to the throat of Nash and into the pin for the 1, 2, only a 2 count. Ray now taking Nash down with the head scissors. Ray now slamming Nash face first into the top turnbuckle pad. Nice, I got it. Ray stamping it on the back of the arm of Nash and then brings him back up to a standing base. Into the corner and a running forearm. And you see here Scott Hall distracting Rey Mysterio. That allowed Nash to get back up to his feet and drop Ray in with a backbreaker. Nash now dragging Ray around before slamming him arm first into the mat. Nash really wrenching away at the neck. Back of the head first into the mat again. Oh, Ray there with a big elbow into the face of Kevin Nash. And Nash is using his strength while Ray tried to turn around Ray there. And Nash just completely utilised his strength, taking Ray up on his shoulders. But Ray slides up the back. Great agility into the quick roll-up. It's in there for a 2, but Nash managed to roll it back through. And Ray rolls it back through. And Nash rolls it back through. Oh, only a 2 count. Nash now sending Ray off the ropes, a big back elbow. Back up to a standing base, and Ray slapping Nash away, then sends him down into the X Factor. And again, Scott Hall up on the apron, distracting Rey Mysterio, and that allows Nash to grab a hold of him and fold him through in the Saito suplex. Running big boot there by Kevin Nash into the pin now, and Rey Mysterio 1, 2, only a 2 count. Nash can't believe it now. Ray with the boot right in the face. Oh, and Nash catches him. Of course, both these guys currently are -1 in the rankings. But this could be the opportunity that Nash needed. He gets a hold of Ray. Up now into the jackknife powerbomb. That should be game, set, match here for Kevin Nash. Referee makes his way around to check the shoulders. They are down, but they do not stay down for the 3. Okay. Wow. That surprises me, that does. Ray able to kick out of the jackknife powerbomb. That's a big, big maneuver. Nash slamming the knee of Mysterio into the mat before booting him as well. Kevin Nash now standing over the fallen Mysterio, looking to finish him off again. Up into another jackknife powerbomb, and surely this time Rey Mysterio is staying down for the 1, 2. No, again Ray kicked out, really? Nash can't believe it. Big boss man slam. Nash now dropping a boot right in the side of the head. Slamming Ray down now. Again, slamming the arm of Ray into the mat. Camel clutch locked in here now. I'm not quite sure if Nash is trying to grab a hold of the mask there, you know. Either way, Nash now with the big elbows in the face of Ray. Big elbow into the heart. Ray slides back in. Front chancery on Nash. Pushes him away. Nash now catches him in with a sidewalk slam. And straight away, Nash bringing Mysterio back up. This is such a one-sided match at the moment. Really is a one-sided match. Nash is absolutely destroying Rey Mysterio. Another boot in the side of the head. Brings him back up to a standing base. A running big boot again. Kevin Nash now drops into the pin for the 1, 2, and still Ray survives. What is it going to take for Nash to finish Ray off? Nash now once again. It's going to be the 3rd jackknife of the match. Boom. Surely there's no way Ray is getting up from 3 jackknives. Oh my God. How? How has Ray just got up from a 3rd jackknife? How has Ray just got up from a 3rd bloody jackknife? On Ray, sending Nash down into the 619. Up to the top. Scott Hall trying to distract Ray. Ray's completely ignoring him. Flips over into the West Coast pop. There's the pin. 1, 2. And oh, Nash is kicked out now. Oh my God. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Again, another West Coast pop. Again, another pin. But Nash stays down and Mysterio's got it. Oh my word. How on earth has Rey Mysterio won that? How on earth has Rey Mysterio won that match? Nash jackknifed him 3 times. And as you see Nash on the edge of the ring, he's not happy, and Bischoff and Scott Hall have just left. They've not even waited for Nash. They've just disappeared. That just shows how annoyed they are with that result. And here we go. The main event of the evening. Nash, Hall, and Bischoff all accompany Hollywood Hulk Hogan to take on the Velveteen Dream, who seems to be rocking a very interesting attire this evening. It's all about the mind games, is it, for Velveteen Dream? Get him rocking those Hogan-style trunks, trousers, pants, tights. That's what tights, isn't it? So Nash, of course, just lost his match against Rey Mysterio. Hogan's got a big championship match against Pete Dunne tomorrow. He's not going to want to lose any points here. At the moment, Hogan sits on +2 in the rankings. While Velveteen sits on 0. So Hogan can get himself up to +3 here if he gets this victory. This is Velveteen's debut in SWE. We've not used him as of yet because he was one of those interesting guys who, well, I'll be blunt. We haven't used him yet because he was sending pictures of his penis to young children. But he's still not been fired yet from WWE though. Not quite sure why, but he seems to be surviving somehow. He must have some dirt on somebody somewhere, but there we go. Hogan now big uppercut knocking down Velveteen. Brings him back up to a standing base. Velveteen gets around the back of Hogan, kicking away that leg. And this is typical Hogan, isn't it, when you think about it? Typical Hogan. We have an NWO base show and Hogan gets himself in the main event of all 3 nights. This is just typical WCW, NWO and Hogan, isn't it, really? Too much creative control for Hogan. Pin now by Velveteen from the clothesline. Only a 1 count. Nice nutbuster or anus crusher, one of the two. Hogan slamming the arm into the mat. Brings Velveteen back up and now into the bear hug. And Hogan's been doing well with that bear hug recently, but it looks like Velveteen's been able to break free from this one. Nice running boot. But Hogan back up, flattening Velveteen. Hogan now gets a boot right in the gut from Velveteen, and you see Eric Bischoff getting there right in, and Velveteen with a clubbing blow to the back. Running boot right in the face. And Velveteen just slapped Hogan there. That doesn't seem like the wisest idea. Hogan gets back in the ring, as does Velveteen. Velveteen sends Hogan into the corner, running clothesline. There's the pin for the 1. Only a 1 count. If Velveteen gets a victory here, this is possibly one of the biggest wins of his entire career, you know. It'd be absolutely huge. Hogan now with the strong strikes into the face of Velveteen Dream. Drags him away from the ropes before dropping an elbow right into the heart. And a second one. Trifecta of big elbows there by Hogan. And in with the atomic leg drop. And a second atomic leg drop. There we go. NWO for life. Hogan drops the double atomic leg drop. And he gets the victory. And there we go. Hogan will move on to tomorrow's show against Pete Dunne with 2 wins in 2 and a +3 on the rankings. There we go. Well done, Hogan. He wins. And the dream is over here for Velveteen. Velveteen Dream here trying to offer a handshake here. Is he requesting? Maybe. You know, maybe is we'll have to keep an eye on this. Is Velveteen Dream asked him for a position inside the NWO? It's a possibility. Definitely a possibility. But that's all for tonight's episode of the New World Order. I hope you've enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, hit the like, subscribe, and the other good stuff. And I will see you again next time for part 3, the final part of NWO's shows, where Pete Dunne will face Hollywood Hulk Hogan for the SWE Championship. Good night, God bless, all the good stuff. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.